Today is the 15th of August 2014 and you're watching The Brief on Newsfirst, where we bring you the trending stories for the day. The Sri Lankan embassy in Iraq says delays have arisen in the process of repatriating 27 Sri Lankan nationals who were taken into custody of the Kurdish military in northern Iraq. Now, the embassy notes the prevailing conflict situation in Iraq has caused delays in repatriating the Sri Lankan citizens who had originally travelled to Iraq for work.
Close to 2,000 Sri Lankans are working in and around the city of Erbil in Kurdistan, northern Iraq. Acting Ambassador to Iraq, H.S. Premasuri, noted, however, that the embassy does not possess records of all Sri Lankans in the country. 37 Sri Lankan nationals working at the main airport in Erbil were taken into the custody of the Kurdish military. 10 were deported to Sri Lanka yesterday. 27 are still languishing in Iraq.
Meanwhile, President Mahinda Rajapaksa has decided to donate $1 million as aid for Palestinians affected by the conflict in Gaza.
A communique issued by the presidential spokesperson and international media unit notes that ongoing airstrikes in the Gaza Strip have captured the attention of the president. In a message on Twitter, President Rajapaksa also expressed his hope that the conflict in the Gaza Strip would cease and that peace would dawn.
The Cosmetic Devices and Drug Regulatory Authority has noted that the prevailing laws are insufficient to regulate cosmetic surgeries.
නිර්වින්දක වෛද්‍යවරුත් නැතිව මේ පුහුණු හෙදසා අනිකුත් කාර්ය මණ්ඩලයක් නැතිව.
How was this practice, which operated without an anesthesiologist and a trained nursing staff, able to register under the Private Practice Ordinance? The Plastic Surgeons Association noted in 2011 that surgeries of this sort were being performed at this practice and that this was not at the level of an accepted surgery. Once the Ministry of Health and other authorities were informed of this, why did they not take any action?
මාත්‍යන්තයට අනිකුත් බලධාරීන්ට දැනුම් දුන්නට පස්සේ ඊට පස්සෙවත් පියවරක් නොගත්තේ ඇයි?
The President of Sri Lanka Cricket, Jayantha Dharmadasa, and SLC Secretary Nishantha Ranatunga met with Sport Minister Mahinda Alutgamage yesterday in a bid to resolve prevailing administrative conflicts.
The SLC Executive Committee convened under Sports Minister Mahinda Alutgamage this evening. A group including SLC President Jayantha Dharmadasa, Secretary Nishantha Ranatunga and Treasurer Nuski Mohammed participated at the meeting, which was held at the Ministry of Sports. Chairman of Selectors Sanat Jayasuriya also participated in the meeting as a member of the SLC Executive Committee.
6,221 days after earning his test cap, Mahela Jayawardene's life as a test cricketer became a full circle as he strode out for the last lap at the SSC, his favourite venue.
Everything seemed like it was as per the script. Bright skies, a firm pitch with nothing for the bowlers, Sri Lanka winning the toss and opting to bat, and a solid platform by the openers. The farewell of one of Sri Lanka's best batsmen couldn't have been planned any better. Sri Lanka got off to a solid opening with Upul Tharanga and Kaushal Silva putting on 79 runs for the first wicket. Kaushal was dismissed 9 runs short of a half-century by Junaid Khan. Kumar Sangakkara, who came in next, was dismissed for 22 runs by Wahab Riaz. Mahela Jayawardene arrived at the crease for the 251st time to a guard of honour by the Pakistani team and with the crackle of the fireworks in the background. In the 16 deliveries that he faced, he was dropped once by the wicketkeeper of Junaid Khan on 4 and failed to add a run as he was trapped by a sharp off-spinner from side Ajmal. Opener Upul Tharanga fell later for 92 runs, which also saw several Lankan wickets fall at regular intervals. At stumps on day 1, Sri Lanka were 261 runs for the loss of 8 wickets.
Let's now take a look at the forex rates. Well, that's a wrap for this edition of The Brief, but you can always stay abreast with the latest stories by logging on to our website www.newsfirst.lk, and remember to stay briefed.